At least 717 people were killed and 863 injured in a stampede near Mecca, Saudi Arabia, on Thursday morning. The deaths, at an intersection in Mina, about 6 miles east of the city, occurred around 9 a.m. on the first day of Eid al-Adha, one of the holiest days in the Muslim calendar, as millions of Muslims were making their pilgrimage, or Hajj, to Mecca. It appeared to be the deadliest accident during the Hajj since 1990, when 1,426 pilgrims perished in a stampede in a tunnel linking Mecca and Mina. And it occurred less than 2 weeks after a large construction crane toppled and crashed into the Grand Mosque in Mecca, killing at least 111 people and injuring 394 others. Thursday's stampede is likely to intensify fears that Saudi Arabia does not have the transportation and public safety infrastructure to channel and protect one of the world's largest regular human migrations. In a statement, the Saudi health minister, Khalid al-Falih, said the stampede may have been caused by the movement of some pilgrims who didn't follow the guidelines and instructions issued by the responsible authorities. But the high death toll is likely to embarrass the Saudi government, which considers itself the leader of the Muslim world and takes great pride in hosting the millions of pilgrims who visit the holy cities of Mecca and Medina each year. One of the titles of the Saudi monarch is custodian of the two holy mosques, referring to his personal duty to protect the sites and the pilgrims. The Saudi Civil Defense Directorate reported the deaths on Twitter and said that 2 medical centers had been opened in Mina to treat the injured. More than 4,000 emergency workers were sent to the scene, and hundreds of people were taken to 4 hospitals. The stampede, witnesses reported on social media, occurred around the area where pilgrims go to perform a ritual, the stoning of the devil, a reenactment of a story from the Quran involving the Prophet Abraham, that takes place during the Hajj. In Iran, officials already angered by the crane collapse complained bitterly about the Saudi government's role in the disaster, which claimed the lives of at least 89 Iranians. Unfortunately, they have not been attending to our injured individuals in their hospitals the way they should, Kazi Esker, the representative of Iran's supreme leader for Hajj affairs, said in an emotional interview with state television on Thursday. The point which makes one wonder is that they do not even let our rescue relief teams visit the site and attend to them, or go to hospitals to identify our injured ones. I don't know what kind of service this is for pilgrims. Cell phones and cameras are prohibited from the main sanctuaries, but cameras may be used in the surrounding areas, and videos shared on social media showed scores of lifeless bodies in the street, many covered with the simple white garments pilgrims wear during the Hajj. One video showed a heap of men lying atop one another as workers in fluorescent yellow vests work to separate the living from the dead and to rescue any survivors. With tens of thousands of air-conditioned tents, Mina provides temporary accommodations for many of the more than 2 million pilgrims who make the Hajj to circle the Kaaba, which sits at the center of the Grand Mosque. Subscribe for more news and top trendings.